Hello, my crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, Crafting Therapy for the Soul. We've got a guest again this week, and it's Carmen. Yay!
Hello.
Yay, Carmen.
We need one of those applauding things.
Right, yeah. Things to go, yay!
Yay! Ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
We've got Dawn in the audience. Hello,
Hi, Dawn. Hi, Dawn.
Sweet Dawn. Oh my gosh, I caught Dawn's the replay of her live stream. It was so good.
Yes, it was.
She did some really cool stuff.
Yes.
I watched the whole thing. I was like, and I didn't fast forward it either. I just watched it regular. Because, like, I like to watch stuff like that. So I'm good. I don't care if it's how long it is.
So I'm just going to set my tablet where...
Hi, Norma.
Hello, Norma. Hi.
Oh, I wonder if you can hear. There's no echo.
I don't hear any. I can only hear myself, but I don't know if they can hear me over there. Can you hear me though?
I'm surprised there isn't an echo because I have the TV muted, but I can hear you through my computer.
Huh?
So I don't know. Well, so show us what you're going to do tonight, ma'am.
Well, okay.
Hold on. I'm going to. No echo. Can hear you both. Great. Thank you, Norma. Okay, wait.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
On. Whoops.
Well, hi, sweet friends.
No,
Today, I am going to color my Whimsy creations that I showed on one of my videos that I created, but I have done nothing to it. See that?
Oh, those are cool.
I think I'm getting better because I couldn't do this for the life of me. Of course, I have to see a design or something, you know?
Yeah.
But other than that, I think I'm doing okay because then I can just continue doing my own flowers. So, and then I did this bumblebee, which I think he's kind of cute. He's got a big nose. Can you see the bumblebees?
Put them towards the top of your desk a little bit more. There you go.
Right here?
There you go. Now we can see
okay. Okay.
All
there
right.
you go. There you go.
So are those on, what kind of paper are those on?
This is the watercolor from Michael's Artist Loft.
Cool. All right.
Yeah. I just took a pencil at first. I always take a pencil and then I do the design because it's easier if you don't like what you do, that you can erase it. And then in order for me to paint this, I have to go over with the black ink that doesn't bleed when you put the water on it. So
right,
the Ohuhu ones. So is any of you gonna be doing anything at all, or are you just gonna be watching us play? Yeah, I'm gonna use this one.
They haven't answered. Norma and Dawn are the only ones that are talking right at the moment. They're just saying hello to each other. Norma said there's no echo and she can hear us both, which is fabulous.
Awesome.
Fabulous. All right.
And let's see if I have, let's try this, the big one. I'm going to try to do the big one first because it's going to take us a little bit of time. So I'm going to do this one first. And what I'm going to be using is this time Meilang. I can't even pronounce it well for the life of me. Meilang or Meiliang.
I have no
And
clue.
and these watercolors I've had for a while, and I swatched them, and they are so pretty. I don't know if y'all can see the pretty colors.
Ooh, they are pretty. They're bright.
Very, very, very pretty.
They're real
Yeah.
bright.
Mm-hmm. They have shimmery colors as well at the bottom of this one right here. They're all shimmery colors. And I don't know if you can appreciate the shimmer, but yeah,
Oh yeah, you
I
can
love
kind of
them.
see them.
Yeah. So this is my guide because for the life of me, I don't know the colors by heart.
Now, do
So when
those
I
colors, are they permanent in there or do they come out?
that's it's watercolor. So I'm pretty sure that if I re-wet them, you know, you can move the color. So it was done. My design was done with pencil, and now I'm gonna go over it with an ohuhu. And the thing about this is that it won't bleed. Talking about Dawn, have you seen her art?
Yes. Dawn is going to watercolor with you, she says.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
I consider her an artist.
Yes, I do too.
Oh my goodness. She does beautiful work.
Norma said she passed out about 100 Easter cards today at the facility where her son lives. That's very nice,
Oh,
Norma.
that's nice, Norma.
And Dawn said, "Oh, Norma, that's so sweet."
It's better to give than to receive, right, Norma?
And Dawn says, "We are all artists," is what
Well,
she said.
we
Except,
I get well, my my daughter says don't, because we went out. I mentioned it on today's video. We went out thrifting, right?
oh, yeah, I saw that you went did that. That's pretty cool.
It was an hour away from where I live. Okay, so I'm not used to traveling, and we went, and it was my deadline to eat is 5 o'clock.
Right.
So I told my daughter, I said, "Baby, it's 4:15, and I'm haven't eaten anything since breakfast. So I've only had one meal the whole day." And she was like, "Mommy, you can't be doing that." So because we have breakfast together as well. So she says, "Well, let's eat before we go back home because it's going to take us an hour to get back home." I said, "Okay, there you go." I traced it. So and now you can see that it's much darker now.
Oh, yeah, you can see.
Mm-hmm. So, and then she says to me, "I'm going to take you to a place that you're going to love to eat there." I'm like, "Okay." I was afraid that we were gonna just go ahead and eat something, that was gonna ruin my streak of not eating carbohydrates. Let's put it that way.
Right.
But she took me to this place that's called Fresh Kitchen. I had never had cauliflower rice.
It's pretty good actually. I've had cauliflower rice before.
Really? Do you
Yeah.
season? Do you season yours?
Um,
Do you put like little spices or something in it?
no, I actually put Velveeta cheese in it.
That's kind of cheating.
So I took something that's good for you and made it into something that's not so good for you.
Well, um, okay. Well, let me just say that the cauliflower rice that they had there was delicious on its own. And so I added to that plate because they give you a little bowl, right? And the girl will say, okay, what do you want? And I said, well, I would like kale. So the kale looks like it's seasoned a little bit, no oil, no nothing. And she said, can you have almonds? I said, sure. So she gave me almonds. So then I said, I don't want rice. She said, I have cauliflower rice. So she gave me the cauliflower rice. So I started seeing my daughter what she was picking, and I was picking the same thing. But at the end, I had guacamole on mine. Steak, was it steak, guacamole? She doesn't like green beans, so I had green beans. Beth, I had never had anything so delicious in my life.
Really?
And it was just a darn salad.
Well, that's good.
It was delicious. So when I sat down, you know, I was telling her, and she says, Mommy, I've been watching your little creations. And she said, you have become an artist, going back to Dawn's, my perspective of an artist to me is Dawn, because she does, painting, I guess.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I'm just doodle, you know? And she says, Mommy, don't humble yourself. You you imagine you started 1 year ago and you did not have a clue of doing anything. And yet you have been learning, and you're sharing what you're learning with other people. And as far as I'm concerned, you are a artist because you enjoy what you're doing, and you're starting to get really good at what you're doing. And I said, oh well, you
Oh.
know. I still do not consider myself an artist, because when you say artist, I feel like someone like Dawn, that she does, I guess, like a picture, like a full scenery, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Right. Yeah.
But hey, this is as much as an artist that you'll get from me, a bumblebee. But it has been fun. And then my daughter said, and that's the whole thing, that you're having fun while doing it.
Right. As long as you're having fun, that's what really matters.
Exactly. So I'm taking my colors. A lot of people like to wet them. I don't, because if I don't use them all, I don't want them to, I don't like to put my watercolors away wet, you know.
Uh-huh.
So I'm
Oh,
going
so
to be
you don't wet
using,
yours?
I don't like them. I don't like to wet my palette, is what I'm trying to say. I
Right.
only
Okay.
wet the ones that I'm going to use.
All right. Got it.
And so I'm going to go for the lightest to the darkest. So that will be this one right here.
Thanks, Dawn.
What's
She
going on?
said Beth makes beautiful art too with her digitals. She's so sweet.
Oh no, that is so true.
Art
That
comes in so many forms. Your bees are very much art too, Carmen, Dawn said.
Thank you, my love. Thank you.
See?
Oh,
She's like, we're all artists. Yeah, I agree though. I never really think of myself as an artist, but it doesn't really matter what you call me. I don't really
but
care.
you know what? I guess it's because we all are creative.
Right, yeah.
We are all creative, and some people do nicer cards than I do, and I consider them artists. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and then, but other people, they do different things and they're so good at it. So, I guess our creative nature. But my goal has been that I wanted to do something that I have not done. And when I found doodling, I got, you know, I fell in love with doodling. So I'm going to start with the lightest green. But before I do that, I'm just going to go ahead and wet my tree, but only I want to stay in the inside of it. She's gonna stay in the inside. And I'm trying to do this where I can see. Let's see.
Dawn said she could not create those digital pages. Yes, you can, Dawn. I don't believe that. I believe anybody can do that. Really. You could do it if you really wanted to. They're not really, I don't really think they're that hard, but the digitals I'm using, actually, these digitals here are from Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. She got her 5,000 subscribers, and so she gave a free digital on Ko-Fi, and they're really cool. Dawn said, listen, I can hardly print out digital pages. But anyways, these are really, I printed out a bunch of them. I think I printed out the whole set. Look, these are gorgeous. They're really cool.
Oh.
These are all Darcy's. Look, there's purple. There's a bunch of them she did, and they're on her Ko-Fi for free. And there's more than this, actually. I didn't print some of the ones that had, I didn't print all the ones that had images like this. I only printed a few of them. Like some of them, a bunch of them have flowers, and then she actually did an add-on as well. So you should go to Ko-Fi and get her free kit. So I'm using that, and I'm using the other kit I'm using today is this one from Bontique Vintage Designs on Etsy. And Anton, I am using a bunch of his kits actually for the farm journals that I'm working on. And him and I have been talking a little bit. And so he actually sent me this one for free. So
That's nice.
Yeah, because I'm such a good customer.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Dawn said, truth, it took me a few hours to print one image a few months ago. She said I had to go to bed after. It was so exhausting. Oh my gosh, you poor thing.
You know what? Mentally, it exhausts me not to know how to do something. I don't know if you're the same way, but when that happens to me, I just got to quit and leave whatever I'm in the middle of that I cannot get it to work, and then come back either 1 or 2 hours or the next day and start working on it again. Because
Yeah,
it will drive me
sometimes it's
bonkers.
best to walk away.
Yes. Yeah, sure is. So I always start putting the lightest color first.
How are you liking your Sugar Bell bottles? Have you used them yet?
Do you want me to tell you the drama of my Sugar Bell bottles?
Hold on a minute. Wait, hold that thought. Norma wants me to explain my project. Norma, I am working on some envelope for the farm journals that I'm working on, and they're actually hidden paperclip envelopes that I learned how to make from dye, actually. I'm like addicted to these hidden paperclip thingies now. So this goes, it has a paper clip in the inside of it here, and it hooks onto the page just like that. You see, it won't fall off because it's hooked. And so half of it'll be on this side and half it'll be on this side. And this has an envelope, and you can also use it as a tuck spot here, and you can use it as a tuck spot on this side too. So I learned how to make them on Dye's channel, and so I'm making a couple of them for the journals that I'm working on now. That's what I'm working on. Okay. So Norma said, cool, Beth. Okay, good. We're good to go. So now tell us your drama about the
okay,
Sugar Bell bottles.
Okay, I'm going to show you. Hold on. I have the one bottle. Okay.
Right.
And then I had 2 small bottles of the, I think it was Fabri Tac or whatever. And I think the other one was some other brand, but they were clear.
Yes.
Beth, when I put them in both in the same time last night, I did that last night. When I put them both together in that one bottle, I go and I come the next morning to look at my, my bottle, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, what the heck happened here? It became like a big ball.
A ball?
Yes, like a ball inside of the bottle. It was kind of, I don't know if it did a chemical reaction or something to it, but I was getting a little bit upset. I like said, I spent money on this and you're doing this to my glue, but I'm like, what if, only what if? So, I started, okay, what can I do to make the glue liquid or, fluidy again? And I'm like, I Googled, thanks for Google. I found out that either you can put water in it, which is not a good thing for the clear one, or acetone.
Right.
So I had a little bit of acetone, and that's what I did. I put a little bit of acetone, but I had to shake it, like really shake it. I was wishing at that moment that I had that machine that Tim Holmes had invented, because I had to shake that sucker.
Because you was shaking, girl.
I was shaking it a lot. I truly did my exercise for the day. And I'm like, oh, finally. So I looked at it again, and then the glue was not coming down the tip. And I'm like, oh, Dios mío, what's going on here?
Aw.
And so I added more acetone to it. So I really don't know if it's going to work. If not, then I'll wash it, you know,
Right.
and buy new glue. But I don't have clear glue now.
I don't know why that wouldn't work, because what kind of clear glue was it? What brand?
The Fabric Tac and Aleene's clear one.
Thank
So
you,
now,
Linda.
what she said? What she said?
She said thumbs up, 7 watching and only 2 thumbs up.
Oh, come on, peeps, come on.
And hello, Linda. You snuck in there when Carmen was talking. I was gonna say hello once when she was done.
Miss Linda View.
Miss Linda View.
Okay, so I did the lightest one, and then I jumped to this one. As you can see, it gives me a little bit darker, different color in there.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm just gonna give it a little bit of olive green.
Olive green, is that what you said?
Olive, yeah, olive green.
Ooh, pretty.
And I'm gonna let the water do its thing. I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna soak it with the olive green and then with water, and then I'm gonna let it have the water run, the paint do its thing.
Very cool.
And that's how I get different tones of different colors, because
Right.
basically it's what is called wet on wet, I guess.
Okay.
Because other people, they will dry it and then they'll put the second color on there. I
Right.
just do everything when it's wet. I take advantage of it when it's wet.
Okay.
So yeah.
Dawn is grilling a steak while she's watching.
Can you believe,
Yummy.
John? I had steak and eggs this morning for breakfast.
Yum.
I was craving it, and I went this morning to get dog food for the puppy,
Hmm.
and there was this pack of steak that was on sale, and my husband wasn't with me, so I didn't ask. I didn't ask permission, but I was like, I'm pretty sure he's gonna love this. So, and that's what we have for breakfast because he has his bread and all that stuff, but I need something that fills me up. You know, that
Right.
can carry me the whole day without me going into the fridge and snacking or anything like that.
Right.
But I've done really good so far, and I've lost 5 pounds. So
That's really good.
yes, yes, yay
Good
for me.
job.
Yay for me. There you go. So now it's got like the darkest to the left because the light is coming this way. So the darkest stays to the left. I don't do the whole thing in the olive green.
She said, "Ooh, yummy, Carmen." And then Norma said, "Hubby loves to grill."
Oh, that's cute. Anything grilled is okay with me.
Yeah, like we don't really grill. I have an indoor grill now, actually, that we use because in the summertime it gets too hot. But and we
Thank you,
use the air
Linda.
fryer a lot, so it's just as good.
So now I'm gonna dry it. So this is gonna take a while, and I'm sorry if this is gonna bother you. I don't have a mute button here.
It's not really that loud.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's not loud.
Yeah,
Or I could mute you, but I don't think it's okay. You can
it's
mute
okay.
yourself, I think. But it's probably complicated. So just leave it alone.
Don't complicate me any more than what we need to do here. Okay.
I'm not going to. We'll just leave it alone. Forget I said anything.
Because you know this live was not gonna start again because of my clumsy finger. Oh my gosh. But I feel, like I feel that if there was a way to live stream all the girls that are watching us, that are always watching us, it would be like all of us having a crappy time together, you know?
Right.
Oh, but it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to do this with someone, and be
Norma
able to.
said she can't even hear it, so that's good.
Okay, good, good.
Yeah, she said she can't hear it. Well, you can craft together on Zoom. You just can't do it on YouTube
Oh, I see.
like that.
Yeah.
But Zoom, you can do a lot of people together.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
You imagine us, all of us in one room all together. It would be a blast.
Cut that off. Oh my God.
Okay, it's dry.
Okay. I just got the wrong thing.
I hope I didn't hurt nobody's ears.
You're good.
So look how cute is that.
I can't believe I just did that.
Can you see my different tones of greens? How pretty is that? So now I'm just going to start to doodle.
Wait, Dawn, you can go live from Zoom? I didn't know that. I'm going to have to look into that because that might be interesting.
Ooh.
She said Elizabeth Costa Rogers does it that way. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm just here listening.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Don.
Oh my gosh, I lost my tape. Okay, wait. I just did a boo-boo and cut the whole top of the envelope off. So I'm going to have to tape it.
Oh.
I'm going to have to fix my boo-boo. But it's okay. It'll be fine. Nobody will ever know but me and you and whoever else watches this.
Mm-hmm. No problem.
She said, yes, ma'am. There's a go live button. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to have to check that out. Because I think that would be a lot of fun as well, to craft with a bunch of people. Oh, you know what? I think I have seen that, because I have seen, who was it that I was watching? Oh gosh, I haven't watched that. Whoever it was, I haven't watched them in like over a year. But I can't remember their name, but they used to have a bunch of people every once in a while that were all crafting together. And I never thought about how they did it. Okay. All right. We're good to go now. I fixed my error. I fixed my mistake. Since I wasn't paying any attention. ACR used to host a craft Zoom on her channel with like 6 people. Really?
Ooh.
That would be fun.
That's interesting.
Huh.
You imagine my idea turning into a reality? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Right?
Lord have mercy.
Except somebody technically savvy would have to put it together.
Not me.
She's like, hint, hint.
Nope, nope. Somebody else has to make that happen. Oh, wait. I got to do it this way. I got to do it this way. Let me see.
Now
this
she
way,
does them
this
privately.
Way. No, I got to do it this way.
She's on a few of them. Oh, that's cool. Okay, go ahead.
This person right here. This one right here.
What about me?
You're the most technically savvy that I know.
Oh, that's not saying much.
That's why I'm going this way, because you're on this side.
Yeah, because I moved you this time. I moved you over.
Hola, Cordelia.
Cordelia's saying hello to everybody. She's saying her highs. Her highs and hugs.
Okay, so
tonight's the busy night for live streams. I did not get dishes done before live tonight, though, so I'm going to have to go do those at some point tonight.
I have my little personal person that does the dishes for me.
Dawn said, I mean, she can make digitals, Carmen. That's pretty techy, she said.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No, she does. Let's be honest, okay? If she can do digitals, she can get 100 people on the screen.
100?
100.
I'm not even sure I know 100 people. Now she's really asking for a lot.
Let it be known. The channel is going to grow, and there's going to be a whole bunch of people wanting to join us.
Okay. All right. If you say so.
Exactly. By faith. By faith. Do not doubt it. It's going to happen.
Carmen's putting it in the universe out there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me see what else I want to do here. So I did circles. I did that. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and do like little spiders or little suns. Yeah. I don't. I watched.
There's Biddy Penny. Hello.
Hello, Biddy. Yay.
She made it this time. Last time she was upset that she didn't make it.
A round of applause.
She made a really cool card this morning.
Oh, one of these. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're so silly. Okay.
So
I need to trim
I
that.
call that my Bugs Bunny dance.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
So cute.
Okay, so that's that one. I got one more to go. Hmm. Gonna make it into 2 lines. If y'all never doodled before, which I never did, I watch other channels and I kind of see what they do. But I try to do my own thing, you know? So I have seen, I got one of the ideas for doodling also on those mandala books. If you know what I'm talking about, those mandala books that you do coloring in it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You'll see that within the design, they have a whole bunch of little other designs added to it. And they look complicated, but when you break it down and you do your own thing, then
Then what?
it's nicer that way. Because you don't want, what's it called? Plagiarism, whatever it is. You know? Just
Well,
do your
wait.
thing. Just do your thing. Just, for example, one of the inspirations one time that I got was my own pouch that I put my pens in it. You see that right there?
Uh-huh.
See how it's got a whole bunch of cute designs within the design?
Yeah.
And you go from there,
Very cool.
you know? You just don't put yourself in a bubble. So, um, which, right now, what else am I trying to do? I did doodling, but I'm also now learning how to sketch. And I'm taking my time. And I'm not good at sketching, but the more you do it, the better you get at it. So let's see.
Norma is flying to Georgia tomorrow, and Saturday they're meeting up with Tracy and Bill, and she's very excited, which is very cool.
Really, Norma?
Yeah, that's neat.
Are you
And
staying with them, Norma? Because if you have to fly, dear, are you staying with them? Wow, that is exciting.
Cordelia said she's about an hour and 35 minutes from Bill and Tracy. Wow.
Nice.
And Biddy Penny said that it's awesome that Norma's meeting up with them and to give them a hug for her, and she said she would try to.
Yay.
Oh, they have a motel and they have a wedding on Friday night to attend, she said.
Oh, okay. So
So
you're
they're just
taking
going to be in the
advantage of
area,
it.
so they're meeting up with
Yeah.
him. That's pretty cool.
Nice. That is awesome. So this is my jelly roll number 10. And that's the one I have, in the packet. It comes like different sizes.
Mm-hmm.
8, 5, 3, whatever it is. And then I like number 10 better. I don't know, the ink flows. And if it doesn't, all I do is just play with it on the tip of my finger and it starts working again. You can't see it in the lighter ones, but when you do the darker ones, you can see it better.
Yeah, I have some of those too. They're the best.
Yes, they are.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
I have to figure out where I'm going to put this.
Yeah, 20 minutes. My God. When you're having fun, time flies.
I know.
Isn't that awesome? Let me see what you're doing. Let me see what you're doing.
What am I doing?
Yes, you're doing. You got a
I'm
birdie
done,
on that?
actually.
You got a birdie, a pink birdie? Was that a pink birdie that I saw? That
A
you just
pink
flipped through?
birdie?
A birdie, a
Oh,
bird.
it was a chicken. Yeah.
It was a chicken.
Look. Oh, yeah. Those were my chickens. Somebody I follow on Instagram they are always doing like watercolors, and they were doing chickens one day, and I was like, oh, I'm going to try to do those. So I was messing around and did them, and then I was like, oh, they're kind of cute actually. So I thought, I'm doing this farm journal, so I thought I would stick the page in here.
Ladies,
I didn't
ladies,
mind.
round of applause. Round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you. No, I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to put these in here. I have to figure out where I'm going to slide them. Actually, it might go in here. These farm journals, I've had so much fun making them. I just started them actually, and I'm having a ball making them. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I take my journal, my chicken journal. Anytime I find something, I just keep on adding to it.
You should see the cover for this one. Wait a minute.
You have it there with you?
I'll show you a sneak peek. This is the cover for this one. It's a pair of baby bib overalls. And it hooks.
You did that?
Yeah, I made it. This is the cover for the book that I'm working on now. For this one I'm keeping though. This one is not. But anyways, there's a pocket, and then this is a pocket. And on the back, it has the back of the overalls.
Uh-huh.
And then inside will be the book. So it's going to be this book and this. So it'll have two signatures. So it's going to have these. Because this book is really old, but the pages are like split.
Uh-huh.
So it would be impossible. It would be weird to put a signature in between them.
Okay.
It would interrupt the image. So I decided to leave it together.
Okay.
And just add it to this one. I added a few pages, but it's going to be really cool.
I can tell. The cover itself, it's already awesome. The way you put the little baby overall.
Yeah, I had found them at a Goodwill. I found these over a year ago. Sophie and I found them at the Goodwill, and they're Oshkosh by Gosh, of course. You got to have Oshkosh by Gosh. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'm getting those because I want to make a farm journal someday. And then it's just all really worked out because I had the printables for Bontique. I had them saved in my cart for over a year. I went to go look at them, and they were like 60% off. So I bought those for the journal.
Wow.
So it all just really worked out really well for me this time. So I was like,
sure did. It sure did. It's
cool.
It's very pretty. Very pretty.
And then the other one I'm doing, the one that I'm going to get rid of, is Chicken, the Little Red Hen.
Okay.
This one. It's a golden book. But it's not I haven't worked on it as much. Because this is the one I'm doing on my channel.
Okay.
But it's pretty, it's going to be cool too. But that's going in that one. This one I'm keeping. But this one will be cute when it's done too. This is for signatures as well.
Of course.
But it has been fun to work on.
Yeah, I saw the haul where you had all those clothing pins.
Oh, I
And I'm
know.
like, oh my God, that's good for, to put on the ribbon.
Right. Those old ladies thought I was crazy in that shop. They were like, honey, please tell me that you don't still hang dry your clothes. And I was like, no, I want them to put ribbon on. Because I had only bought one bag and I was like, you know what? There were two bags. And I was like, I'm going back and getting the other one.
That's right. I had a hard time to find those. And I think I found them at Hobby Lobby. One of these lights are like making a little twitchy thing. Ooh, bothers my eyesight. So now I'm doing little polka dots. Polka
Dawn
dots?
said she loved that. Wait, I missed a bunch of comments.
Oh.
Wait a minute. She Dawn said I'm cranking them out. Yeah, I am. I'm getting the hang of it. Wait,
You
somebody
got good
said they
at.
don't miss singing in the restaurant. So cute. Oh, she's gonna be there long enough to sing a song with Bill and Norma. Bill and Tracy.
Tracy?
Um, Norma said that's awesome. Dawn said she loves it. Biddy Penny said that's fabulous. Cordelia said, sorry, I'm not chatting. My mind is just blank. Laugh out loud.
Oh,
Um,
Dito.
Dawn said, oh, love the little red hen. My house chicken was a red hen. Her name was Goldie Hen. Aw.
Oh.
And Dawn said you're allowed to just listen. Yeah, I just listen sometimes. Especially when Cordelia said, oh, Beth, do you need more children's books? I'm always using children's books. I pick them up whenever I see them, and my oldest daughter, she's got a bunch at her house right now that I'm hoping she brings me on Easter, because when I saw her last, she forgot to bring them to me. And I'm like, you forgot my books.
Oh, she lives far away from you, Beth?
Well, no, not well. She used to live right down the street from me, and then they moved, and now they live on the other side of town, which is about 45 minutes from me. So I
Oh,
don't
okay.
get to see them very much anymore.
Oh.
So I
Hmm.
haven't seen them. Like, I call them and, like, we FaceTime once a week. But I haven't seen them since Christmas. So
My daughter lives my oldest daughter, she lives an hour away from me.
an hour.
Yeah. And we text every day. I mean, we have like a group chat, I guess, where we
Oh
always
yeah.
testing. Yeah, we're always testing, in texting here and texting there, and or mom, how do I do this? Or mom, how do I cook that?
Right.
Yeah.
I used to talk to my oldest daughter every day, but she's just um I don't really need to all the time. I mean, I love her and everything, but I don't know.
There
She's
is a certain time at the night, especially tonight, that I have to take like the medication. I put my phone on do not disturb. And
yeah,
if there's any juicy gossip that I need to find out, I'll find out the next day.
right.
As long as not a life and death situation, talk to me the next day. Because right now, I'm trying to just hit the sack.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
But the other night, the phone kept on beeping. And I found out my daughter got hurt at work. I went and picked up the phone and
Oh
we're like,
no.
what's going on? And she said, I have to go to the emergency. And because she had banged her eye with one of the registers or something like that.
Oh my gosh. She
Yep,
okay?
she is. Yeah, she's okay. I mean, she went to the emergency room. Her eye wouldn't move.
Oh my gosh.
And she says, oh, great. This is the last thing I needed. But she's okay. She's doing okay. It got better, I guess. Maybe it was just the trauma, but it got better.
Holy cow.
She said it looked like somebody had punched her.
Well, I bet.
Yep. It was really red. And she said that her eye was numb, so it won't move. Like if they would tell her, look to the left, look to the right, and the eye would not do that. So I'm like, why didn't they take a CT scan or an MRI of your eye? She's like, I don't know, Mom. She said it was fine. That it was just gonna, hurt, and then I should be okay. I said, you better be. There you go. And I think I'm almost done with my tree.
Woohoo. Cordelia said she brought some from the library's book sale books. Oh, that's cool. Norma said she doesn't use children books much. Dawn's daughter's calling, so she'll be back. Linda said, Biddy Penny, I'm doing great. I just put up everything from the grocery store. Now I'm sitting down with chips and hummus. Crushed watermelon soda. Yum, yum. Cordelia says, I don't think I've seen a crushed watermelon soda. She feels deprived now. Me too. Oh, I've never heard such a thing, but I think that's sounding pretty good.
That sure does.
I like watermelon. I do.
So my last thing would be my trunk.
You're doing the trunk?
I'm doing the trunk.
Got junk in the trunk?
Actually, no, because my husband actually did the washing of the car for my daughter's car. So we got rid of all the junk he had there. I took everything
No junk
to
in the
Goodwill.
trunk.
No, we took everything to Goodwill.
Okay.
So see how simple is that? I mean,
that is so cute. I love that.
See that? Very
I
simple.
love it. I love the doodles, so.
Yeah, I'm
hey,
just
online says Dollar General has them. I'll have to look. Oh, Cordelia's looking for the watermelon soda, the crush.
I'm just doing the drying of my tree.
Who's drying her tree?
The trunk.
Drying. Do we think this is gotta? Oh yeah, there we go. Let's do this. And we're gonna stick it on just like that. I'm making a blue ribbon because, you gotta have a blue ribbon if you're going to the fair. If you're having a farm journal, you're gonna have to go to a fair.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're not getting any other ribbon but blue because we're number one. It's moving. Wait, I need something to sit on top of this. Okay, go for it.
So what did it do?
It was popping off of the thing. It was moving. It was coming unglued as I was trying to cut another circle to put on the back. All right, we're going to try this again. I'm going to put glue on this side this time. Come on. Now I'm going to let it dry this time. I come unglued every occasion. She said she comes unglued sometimes too. Norma said she has junk in her trunk, her behind. Me too, Norma. Biddy Penny asked Carmen, are you familiar with Zentangle? You might really enjoy it.
I've heard of it. Yeah, but you know what? What I really want to do is I really would like to know and learn how to paint. Like real paintings. And I guess this is like the beginning of that. You know, something
Yeah,
has
it
to
kind of
start.
is.
You know.
Desiree does Zentangle, doesn't she? Bitty Penny. Miss Bitty Penny. I'm pretty sure she does. She's got some like pretty cool Zentangle stamps. Does that look like a blue ribbon? It does, doesn't it? It kind of does. I'm going to put first place on it because there ain't no place but first. Okay.
I know. Did you're aware that Bitty Penny changed her schedule? That just in case you think you're missing her, it's just that she announced that she was gonna be doing. I can't recall if it was Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, or something like that. She's not doing it for now every day. So.
Yeah, but she was on this morning.
Oh, okay. Well, hello, Miss Bid. She's entitled to change her mind. Okay, if you did that, it's okay. It's okay. You're entitled.
She changed her mind. She had it, but she's not. Wait, did she say she's not going to be on Saturday? Oh, she loves the blue ribbon. Thanks. Desiree's a licensed instructor. That's what I thought. There are a lot of painting videos you can learn from on YouTube. She
Mm-hmm.
said she forgot her own schedule. That's okay. Some days I forget everything, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I was watching her and she said, "Ladies, I'm not gonna be," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I was getting used to seeing her, and then the next day I got up so early, and then I forgot that she was not gonna be on, and I'm like, "Oh, let me go back to sleep." And then I couldn't.
Dawn is back, and Bitty Penny said she'll be on this Saturday.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
I thought you said you weren't going to be on this Saturday. I thought you said you had a video for us for Saturday.
She's entitled to change her mind.
But this morning she said she'd be on Friday and that she had a video for us for Saturday. But she might have changed her mind.
She did. She did.
I don't know. I'm going to need a schedule.
Me queda menos. Me quedan 2 minutos.
She said, how sweet, Carmen. Wait, can we see the tree finished? Oh, you're cutting it out.
Yeah, I'm cutting it out. I'm cutting it out. And I only got this little piece left here. Yep. And we're almost done.
Oh, she said she will not be on this Saturday. That's it.
No,
Got it.
so
Okay.
you're not okay.
She's not going to. But she said she has a video she's going to release. She's on a hop on Saturday. She will not be live, but she'll be on the hop.
Okay. I see what you're saying. So there you go. It's my tree.
Oh, very cute. Wait, let me make you big. Hold on a minute. Let's see if I can figure out how to make you big. Wait. Why can't I make you bigger than that? I wish I could make you bigger. I don't know.
Can I get a closer?
Oh, wait, there we go. Now it's just you.
And if you're wondering, what I do is I just put my creations into my personal journal where I keep tabs of everything that happens during the daytime. And I decorate the journal with my creations. So there you go.
Cool. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you, Beth. You're
Love
so
it,
sweet.
love it.
You're so sweet, my friend.
Cordelia says that it's so cute.
Thank you, Cordelia. Well, ladies,
all right. We're going to leave you all.
Elizabeth Costa Arroyos is on for those who follow her.
Oh, yes. Elizabeth Costa Rogers.
Exactly.
Carmen said she loves it. I mean, not Carmen. Dawn says she loves it, Carmen.
Thank you. Thank you, Dawn.
Biddy Penny says that's a great tree and idea.
Thank you, my love.
All right, yeah, we're gonna let you go. But hey, if you go over and watch Elizabeth Costa Rogers, don't forget that Diane's on at 8 o'clock. I'm just saying.
So
Okay.
Diane is gonna go live at 8?
She's live at 8 every Wednesday, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
that's why I only watch ECR for an hour and then I watch Diane.
Okay.
Okay, remember the crafting's cheaper than therapy and we get to make really cool stuff and we'll catch you all next time. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
hanging out with us.
Thank you, Beth, for having me.
Thanks for coming when hanging out with me. I love it. It's so much fun.
Yes, it was. Bye, ladies. Love
Bye,
y'all.
ladies. Thank you, Dawn. She put Elizabeth Costa Rogers' link.
Oh, she's so sweet.